It's one of the hardest things I've ever gone up. Ah! Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel and welcome to Plan de Lau, which is on the UTMB course. We are here at part 4 of me training for this year's 2023 UTMB. I'm really excited, mainly because I think today is going to be my hardest ever training run. We have just under 40 kilometers to go, 2,500 meters of climbing over the final 3 peaks of the UTMB course, coming from here down to Triant, down to Vallecine, and finally dropping into Chamonix, where hopefully my dream of completing the UTMB will be realized this year. But we've got a lot of training to get through before that. We're now about 5 weeks out from race day. Sit back, relax, let's get the final 3 climbs of UTMB done. With the beep of the Garmin, we are off. Just under 40k to go. I've been nervous about this one ever since we arrived in Chamonix. It's going to be super hard. It's a long way. I've never really climbed this much on a training run ever before. Got a fully loaded pack. It's about 5 p.m. so we're going to be finishing in the dark. There'll be a lot of night running towards the end of the run, going up that final climb, which I hate. It is a super difficult climb. This is what it's all about. Putting in the training, putting yourself in difficult situations, setting off, I'd say about 5 p.m. Real UTMB starts about 6. So yeah, there's been a lot of hanging around today, getting nervous about this run, just like it will be on race day. Had a big lunch, and part of that lunch is out on the course for me to have halfway through this run as well. Hope your training is going well. We'll catch up in a bit. Weather-wise today, it is pretty tasty at the moment. It's still about 25 degrees. Whoa, look at the view through this valley here. And now in front of me, this big river coming down. Yeah, it's about 25 degrees. At 5 o'clock it's been racing today. So that's about what it was when we started UTMB last year. So it's good to get acclimatized in this sort of weather running this late. I've got sweat dripping down already. That was a 14-minute kilometer. It's very, very steep here. It's going to get a little bit cool tonight. It can be a bit uncomfortable in your sweaty top. Suddenly when the sun disappears and the moon comes up, and you can get a little bit cold. Got plenty of supplies with me today. When I get here after like 130k of running to start this, it's going to be absolutely insane. But you've done it once, you can do it again. But for now, we've still got about 2,400 meters of climbing still to go today. Right, we need to get these poles back out and working hard. This is what it looks like out in front of me. Halfway at this first climb, just having a little breather to get some more calories on board. We'll get this bar down to be fueling properly. So we're 43 minutes in. Yeah, I had a big load at the car, so I'm going to get a good 200 per hour and just keep an eye on my watch and just get it down. That's what you've got to do. Right, kicking up again already. We've got about 400 meters left to go on this climb. Is that not one of the most beautiful views you've ever seen in your life? Oh, this race gets me so emotional. I'm just happy to be out here working hard and making this dream a reality this year, but You're faced with that. Good Lord, guys. It's a beautiful part of the world. A beautiful race. Yeah, it's going to be beautiful. Running into Chamonix later on this evening. I can't wait to feel what that's like in the dark. But we've still got a long way to go. Right, just crested the top of the first climb. Come on, 1 down, 2 to go. And so we're now going to drop all the way down in Trient. So lots of running now. Just going to get that average pace dropping really nicely now. So we're at about 13 minutes a K so far after climbing all the way up. So let's try and get that down to near 10s by the time we get down into Trient. Let's have some nice chilled music, Sarah, for this descent. The sound of the Alps. Hey guys, there's just this little tiny electric fence between me and these humongous cattle. Just running along here, this dodgy middle fence. Trient is just down there and we're about to lose the sun setting behind the mountain here. Come on, let's go down to Trient and fill up the bottles. We've reached Trient, famous for its pink church. Completely empty bottle there. So just going to get this filled up with water from this lovely tap, and then we're just going to top that up with some multi-fruit juice, which is just kind of my go-to at the moment. Right, how much of this one do we have? There's a whole litre gone. Down that hill we managed to get our average pace down to 10:26, a little bit more technical than I was expecting. And yeah, it's such a cool building, this one. And just down here in front of me will be a massive aid station, a crewing aid station. So yeah, we'll get some help for this part of the race. I can take on board a lot of my own fuel, my own nutrition. There's like, that's amazing, they've got like head torch charging, like phone charging stuff all down here, loads of water filling things. This whole place will be a big party atmosphere. And yeah, beautiful church. For now, we've got to get over that. So we're going to be snaking up here for our second climb. On the walk there, going to get down some more calories, another couple of 100 calories down the hatch and fueling this run properly. So if you're needing a loo stop in Trient, then look at this little outhouse. Have a look inside. A little sort of composting toilet, sawdust loo, and a little view out into the mountains. Lots of loo roll, a little mirror as well. Really nice little thing there. But I don't need to go, not having any stomach issues today, so we're going to power on up this hill. The actual UTMB course is meant to go up here, but it's closed off at the moment, so we can't do that. So yeah, we've got to head up here and then go up a much steeper hill, which I think they used to use in CCC and UTMB. All right, time to get the poles out. I don't know if I can do that one-handed. Put that one in the back. Are they going to come? 5 minutes later. There we go. And then you just click them out like that and out like that. Hand goes through. There you go. And through the bottom. And now we're ready to head up this ridiculous climb. I don't know if this comes across on camera, guys, but this hill is absolutely insane. It's one of the hardest things I've ever gone up. I'll put the percentage grade up on the screen now, but look at that behind me, the glacier there coming through, the last little bits of sunlight today. But yeah, right, you guys can sit in there and watch me struggle up this bit, working hard and getting it done. Come on. How could you be so out of breath going along about 20-minute k pace where you can going up this climb? And now this is where we rejoin the UTMB route. My watch should click in a second. We're back on course. You gonna click in, watch? No, doesn't want to know. We'll come back to it. Back to a minute when we beep, falling over, back on, following the little symbols. But we've still got quite a bit of this climb left to go. Yeah, probably halfway through the run now, halfway through the elevation. Not looking forward to that final climb because that is tough. Just about to reach the top of the second climb. Come on, the poles are going away again, and then we can enjoy this descent down into Vallecine, where I've got a nice pasta dinner waiting for me down there. So yeah, getting very hungry. Now I just keep falling down this hill. We're gonna go off the back of the side of this mountain. So there we go. Right, let's go. Get off the screen fly, unpause the watch, and start running again. Oh, I'm gonna have to stop talking about the views, but look how the sun is about to set over those mountains there. You can see this last glimmer of sun rays coming across there. Just absolutely stunning. That's the last I'm gonna see of the sun today. There'll be time to get out the torch very, very soon for that final climb. It's time to descend down in to Vallecine, the beautiful pink train station there, and enjoy this descent. We're just now crossing from Switzerland over here into France. There's absolutely nothing out here where you could tell you're about to cross the border between two countries. There's maybe a bit of a gap in the trees up here and here, I don't know. So we're now running in France. We've come from Switzerland, but I'm having an Italian pasta dinner, the great three countries of the UTMB. Right guys, that's us just arriving in Vallecine. The train and the train station is just here behind me. I'm off to get my dinner, which I hid just down here earlier on today. Here's some footage of me hiding it. So hopefully it's still there. Hopefully it hasn't been attacked by a load of bugs. Nice descent there. The average pace on the run has just come down to 9:56. So you're going to have to get that under 10s. Whether it will be there under 10s at the end, I don't think so. This last climb is horrendous. One of the worst climbs ever, anywhere. And to put it at the end of UTMB, well, there you go. It's not one of the hardest races in the world for nothing. Right, let's go and get my dinner. Yes! Dinner time. I don't know how appetizing this looks on camera. Just a big bag of lunchtime's pasta. I am starving. They'll be giving out some pasta during the run a couple of times, hopefully. That's what they should be doing. So I'm just going to try and get this down, pretending I'm at one of the aid stations, even though it's cold and a bit minging. It was actually quite nice earlier. Cheers. And then I've got 1.5 litres to get me through to the end, which I'd really like 2 litres, because it's I've run out of water. I haven't had any water for about the last 5k, so I'm going to fill up my bottles and then just down whatever's left. It's so cool sitting here, yeah, like kind of a year on from last year. I did this as a training run, Valacine to Chamonix, and that was kind of a big deal, and it was just doing the last climb. And now a year on, I'm doing the last 3 climbs, like a ridiculously harder run, and feeling so good. And that's just how much my mountain fitness has moved on since last year. It's why I'm really getting really excited for what could happen at UTMB this year. But you know, it's still one of the hardest races in the world. We've still got a hell of a long way to go. We're working properly with our nutrition, and yeah, working hard. So we're going to do this one, guys. Come on. It's time to pack up. I'm actually going to change my top because this one is a bit wet and sweaty now, and it's getting cold. So I've got my long sleeve top here, which I've been carrying around. So you're going to get this on, get everything packed up, leave no trace, and then we're heading up over that for the final climb. Right guys, 10 miles to go, 16k on the watch, and yeah, gonna start running any second. Just waiting for this dinner to digest. Can't see much out in front of me with the light shining in my face. But yeah, I just love putting the head torch on. Got a full pack. You feel like nothing can stop me now, not even the sun setting. I can now light myself, fuel myself, and I've got the motivation to get done. I feel like I could go on powering through the night, which is what I want to be feeling at UTMB, because we've probably got 2 to get through, which is going to be incredible. For now, this is what it looks like out in front of me. Let's whack that up a bit, and yeah, we've got about 3 or 4k to the start of that final dreaded climb. Some of you might know this final climb. There's this weird bubbling pool of quite warm-ish water, and I never really know how it's there or what it is, but maybe some of you guys do know. So yeah, it's about 2.5k for the bulk of the climb, 600 odd meters in that as well, so pretty punchy. Here we go, up to La Flagère. Some of you might be thinking, is it a little bit scary out here at night? There's very little you can see out here, just me and my head torch, and lots of rustling in the bushes, some animals out here as well, occasionally seeing like eyes lighting up in the distance, and yeah, it is a bit scary. Something happened. Well, Sarah knows exactly where I am. We've been in touch all evening, but yeah, there's not a soul really out here. It's coming up to midnight now. Let's go walk past this big cross. Looks a bit creepy. Very, very silent. There's no wind, and it's just beautiful. Just utter peace and quiet. Out here tonight, buddy. I'll see you later. Well guys, Flagère is the top of our climb, hour and 5 minutes to walk there, but now we can start to see Chamonix Mont Blanc, the finish of this run and the finish of UTMB. The moon is in the sky, and we've nearly got this run done. So cool out here at 2,140 meters. And just like that, guys, our climbing is done for the day. We have reached the Flagere ski resort, ski centre, lift thingamajiggy. And anyone that's done UTMB knows it is downhill to Chamonix. There is no more climbing to do. That 10,000 meters is done right now. I feel on top of the world, on top of Chamonix, down there behind me, feeling really, really strong. So very, very happy with this run today. Here we go, Flagere. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. For now, we're going to drop down to Chamonix, Mont Blanc, down the hill just here, and we'll see Sarah down in the middle of town. Right, let's have some fun, stay safe, and get it done. Let's go! Coming in to Chamonix, this has been one of my best ever training runs. I'm so happy with that. I've run strong all the way. We're now running about 4:15k pace into Chamonix, feeling really good, and yeah, fueling, hydration, all really, really strong. Hopefully we'll be running here pretty strong in a few weeks' time. The finish line will be just up there, but we're not going to jinx it and go there now. Sarah's here, just over 40k in the bank.
You're going to round up to a marathon?
No, I am not going to round it up to a marathon. 6 hours 46 to do 40k.
Nice.
How's Sarah's run been today?
Oh, so nice.
Should we put some of Sarah's special photos up on the screen?
Boom, 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 boom.
Right guys, and that brings part 4 to a close. Yeah, all of these videos have been filmed in 8 days and I'm super happy with that. We've hit about 9,000 meters of elevation in 8 days on some very testing terrain, so it's been really good training. The stats for the day, just under 42k in the end, 6 hours 36 moving time. Obviously takes a bit longer to do all the filming and stuff. 9:29 a k pace. Just very, very happy with that overall. It is now 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm not even lying, there you go. 1 o'clock in the morning, I don't know if you can see that. So let us know if you're going to be out here for UTMB. We'll hopefully do a shake-up run or something like that. Check out the website, benparks.com. Lots of love, guys. Me and Sarah will see you very soon in the next one.